Yay! Hey, how about that? Another plush review. Cause, let's be honest, I need some filler. Plus, hey, I feel like if I have a custom that I haven't shown to the public yet, I should probably show it. Unless it's a lore-related character, in which I'm not gonna show. But in any case, here we are. Some holiday-related stuff, ironically. You know what? We'll start with him. We'll start with the Irishman. If you're wondering why the tag's off of him now, I filmed the St. Patrick's Day special on the 11th, and I'm just waiting to release it. Yeah. Also, the melted dude is not, the melted Bonnie is not wanting to stay up, so you know what, he's gonna do the paint me like when your French girl poses. Yeah, so this is Shamrock Freddy, the official plush. I know I showed him in the update video, but I just wanted to give my thoughts on him. Honestly, this is one of the better plushies in a modern era where all Funko wants to make is clown-related stuff. Clown! Seriously, Funko? Honestly, they look like pretty good plushies. I might just get them, but for now, we're gonna focus on these guys. Which, for one, I got both of these because one, I wanted them, and two, for episode ideas. His is already filmed, and his I'm gonna wait until next month. But yeah, Shamrock Freddy. He has a really nice hat. I didn't realize this until just now, but apparently his hat has a bit of print. His hat, it does have a bit of printing, but there's like a bit of a reflection there. Same with his necklace here. Has a little bit of a nice detail. I mean, it's a nice detail, but yeah, no, I have nothing to really complain about. At least they added the 4-leaf clover thingamabobber. So, yeah. And then you got ears, which are interestingly shaped, but they don't look too bad. And then you got his eyes, which are these weird eyes. I wish, I really miss the bulging eyes from Wave 1 and 2. But I like these eyes. I think they look pretty good. Eyebrows are embroidered, which that's also another good thing. A lot of this plush is embroidered, except for the stomach, which I'll point out in just a minute. But other than that, it does not look bad at all. And yeah, you know, it's just Freddy, but with different head. I don't know why they use a different head. They could have done what they did with Frostbear and just like made him like. They just made him a normal Freddy, make his eyes and make him and his eyes green, added his different hat, and maybe they do a little printing there, but I don't know, that's just me. Speaking of which, his bow tie is this weird material that, it was on, Jacko Bonnie, and I guess this is the same material on, Chocolate Bonnie there, but yeah, it's just very weird and rough material, but I gotten used to it over the course of a few months. I don't know, like a few years, because Chocolate Bonnie was my first experience with it. But yeah, now his stomach is actually real, or not his stomach, but the front of his torso is an interesting story. The entirety of the front is printed, and I get why, because of the necklace here. That they cannot. It would be very hard to embroider that with the stomach and all that, so I get why they did that. But here's my thing: in certain lighting, you cannot tell it's printed. Like, that's how well the colors like mix with him. Like in certain lighting, it doesn't even from far away, it does not look printed at all. Also, don't mind the felt here. I am making something you do not need to know. But yeah, no, other than that, he's a really good plush. What would I rate him? 9 out of 10. If it was the original Funko style, which I doubt they're gonna do nowadays, it would be a 10 out of 10. But this guy is a 9 out of 10. 9.5 out of 10. How about that? So, Now it's on to the guy that I literally just got yesterday. Chocolate Bonnie, and I gotta say, this guy's amazing. Okay, let's just go over him from top to bottom. I probably should. Whatever. I don't do any of these videos scripted, nor do I do review videos scripted. So yeah, but yeah, no. It's very interesting. They use the Spring Bonnie pattern for him, which I guess is fine, but also it would have been cool if it was the normal Bonnie plush style, but that's just me. But yeah, his ears are actually really nice. I don't own an actual Spring Bonnie. I own a bootleg, but not an actual Spring Bonnie, so I don't know if this is on the actual Spring Bonnie plush, but I have a feeling it isn't. But I do like how it is slightly bent, and I think it's sewn to be that way. Yeah, look at that. Also, I know that I forget if he's missing part of his ear here, but I know that on this ear somebody did take a bite out of it, and I think that's what they were going for. Somebody took a bite out of him, and now he's missing part of his ear. So if that was what Funko was going for, without using the use of printing to make that bite effect, good job. And then his face is just Spring Bonnie's face. I really want that plush, but every time I look for a Spring Bonnie plush, it's like $100. So yeah, I'm not gonna waste $100 on a plush, okay? Unless it's a Jumbo Lefty. But whatever. His eyes are actually really interesting. I'll point it out on him, but I always thought his eyes were actually no, it might be the fact that this guy's eyes are orange and then this guy just has the yellow eye, but yet again I would have to look at the models in the game, and I don't really feel like it. I don't know why Lumix did that, but yeah, that's Fnaf AR for you. Rest in peace, Fnaf AR. Okay, now we go to the bow tie. I mean, it's not bad. It's just this really weird, hard material, and I guess they were supposed to simulate that it was that certain candy that I can't really think of at the top of my head, but that is that candy. So that's kind of what it did to give that sort of gloss effect. I mean, it worked on the nose, but yet again, the noses are made of plastic anyway, so yeah. And yeah, nothing really much else to say other than the stomach. I didn't realize this until I looked at the plush in person, but the stomach here, this soft spot and the inner stomach, it's printed. This might also be the same on the Spring Bonnie plush. If anyone has an official Spring Bonnie, please tell me. But yeah, no, I never knew the stomach here was printed, but honestly, you can't really tell. This is kind of a way of saying Funko's getting better at the printing and, when to use it effectively, I mean. But yeah. You know what? And the thing that would have made the frosting on the cake, or the chocolate frosting on the cake, if he gave him a tail. I know that Chocolate Bonnie doesn't have a tail in the game, but neither does Bonnie. So, and Bonnie has a tail, so yeah. But that's just a nitpick. Other than that, this guy is fantastic. He's really soft. He's really squishy. He feels really nicely stuffed. This guy feels okay. I guess this also justifies my 9 out of 10 rating for this guy. This guy feels a little overstuffed, but this guy is stuffed just right. That just doesn't make sense. Okay, but yeah, honestly, if it weren't for honestly, I can give the bow tie a pass because what they were trying to simulate. Plus, the nitpick I made about the tail, and then, the printing on the stomach, it really doesn't bother me. So, screw it, 10 out of 10 plush. Very cute, very adorable. And then, oh no, it's 3 years later, he melted. Yeah, ironically, I made melted chocolate bunny before I got this guy. If you looked at my community tab, you would know. I'm not gonna look on my community tab for that post. I post a lot there, so if you want to know what's going on, check it out. But yeah, I might modify this guy later on, but maybe like make him a little bit closer to the plush, like ripping off a part of his ear here. But yet again, he would kind of look like he has like really short ears if I do so. So I don't really know how to do that without making him look like he has too short ears. So I'll figure something out. Or I might just not. I just might not modify it. But yeah, I looked at the model and just tried to make it as best as I can. Like all the melting bits. I try to make it how Funko would do it. They might have make it a little bit lazier. They might be a little lazy and just like make everything just. They might just use printing for all of it. So yeah. But yeah, I'm pretty sure on the official model's eye is yellow. I don't know why, because on the original chocolate bunny it's like orange here, but that's just me. And then you got the blue bow tie. It's kind of at an angle, kind of like the model. And then all the gumdrop buttons on them, because I don't know, they just kind of came out of nowhere. The melted face, that's actually a piece of felt and not marker, so yeah. And then all the drippy bits, like a bit of a hole in his arm and the side of his the side of his torso, and then just a little bit on his leg there, and then that one gumdrop on his leg. So yeah, honestly, I didn't really do too much on him, because I thought, how would Funko do it? Like this. Or, they go the Twisted Ones route, and we don't want to go the Twisted Ones route. I mean, granted, that guy doesn't really have a bite on the side of his torso. But yet again, I make plushies differently from how Funko does. But it still kind of looks like a Funko plush, that's the thing. Honestly, it's not the best plush, but I still really like it. I was debating on giving him a mouth, but I didn't really do that. So yeah, that's chocolate bunny. If you could, start pot. There we go. Honestly, I would give myself a probably an 8.5 out. No, actually no, 9.5 out of 10, because I think he has a bit too, because like I think there's a bit too much melted bits on him, but yet again, what would Funko do? Also, since I made this review, I'm gonna take the tag off of him. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, this guy's a Walmart exclusive, and same with that guy, which is why I couldn't find him, because my Walmart sucks. Honestly, that could be his voice. Just, hey guys, I'm Chocolate Bunny. Happy Easter. Honestly, yeah, that can work. My idea. Don't steal. So it feels nice to do a review on these guys. Thank you guys for watching. And honestly, if I might do more like reviews in the future, because like one, I need filler for in between like big Fnaf Plush episodes, because that's my main focus right now. And mostly because I have a lot of stuff to review. Also, if you want non-FNAF related stuff, I'd suggest going to Serum Boom Extra, where I do a few Godzilla related stuff. But I have a lot. Like, I have those two I could review. I had Red Bear and Grim Foxy there. I got Glitch Trap. I got Captain Foxy. I got Jack O'Bonny back there. So, honestly, yeah. Tell me what you guys want me to do. Like, do you guys even want to review on those guys? Because I know these guys are like almost 2 years old now. So, I might do those two because they're the most recent, and yeah, I have a few opinions on them. But tell me in the comments. But yeah, the St. Patrick's Day video is already filmed and already all ready to go. I just, I gotta wait until Friday. Yeah, just do what I tell myself every day when I go to school. You wait until Friday, and then you get the weekend. But yeah, no, other than that, I plan on doing one more episode before spring break because I'm gonna go out of town on spring break, so, yeah. I'll let you guys know what I plan on doing in, like, later on. Or at least, like, after I release the, St. Patrick's Day episode, so, yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching, like, subscribe, and, yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one.